welcome to DMP Training Center. I'm Justin Norris, and today we're going to talk about the X1 output module. We're going to talk about wiring and show you a little quick demo on how to set this up. So to utilize the X1 output module, it does require the X1s to have firmware version 2.13. The X1 output module comes pre-installed in the enclosure, and it has space available for up to 2 additional output modules. And you simply take the included 4-wire harness, plug it right into one of the terminals, and bring that over to your X1 or your X18. The X1 output comes pre-configured for address 1. All you would need to do is go ahead and wire up your outputs for as many as you're going to use. If you're using up to 10, you're done. If you have an additional output module, you'll wire those just as well. Once you've completed that and you've powered it up, you'll notice on the X1 output module that the data LED will begin to flash and the power LED will turn on. This is clear indication that this has been hooked up and connected correctly. Let's go over to Dealer Admin and show you exactly what it looks like for setting this up. So I've now logged into Dealer Admin, and on my Dealer Admin, you'll notice I already have a door. And if you're adding a brand new door that you want to attach an output module to, you'll simply go through the standard process of adding an X1 to a site. You'll see it right here as a door. Once you've got that configured, you go down to outputs, simply press the plus button, and now you'll be able to select your X1 or X18 that it's attached to. Now I'm going to select my front door. You'll notice that it says 9 available, which indicates that I have up to 9 of these output modules that I can attach to this front door. So this is a real easy reference for you to look at and know exactly how many you're using or how many you have available. So now I'm going to select my front door. I'm going to press add. Now you'll notice that it pre-configures the first address, and it does that in sequence as well. So if you have address 2, 3, 4, or 5 may be taken, 6 will be the next available. What you will need to do is make sure that you match that address on the output module to the address that's populating. But to make it easier for you, we went ahead and just pre-address those in order. So now I'm going to name my output module. For this demo, I'm just going to name it output module 1. Now let's say that we use the first couple relays, so I'm going to name this one my outside light. I want to go ahead and name this my lighting control for the entire building. So I have my 2 outputs configured for my outside light and my lighting control for the entire building. So now I'm going to press save. Now as you see down here, my output module 1 is connected to the front door. So now, let's go over to Virtual Keypad and show you how to set these outputs up in rules so you can utilize them from different X1s or from the same X1. So now that we've logged into Virtual Keypad, you'll notice it indicates output module 1 has been restored. And what that is indicating is that I've connected output module 1, and you'll also be able to see if that output module is missing or restored in the field for troubleshooting. Now let's go to rules and let's configure some of these outputs for control. So I'm going to simply add a new rule for the outputs. So for example, if I want an access granted on the front door by any user, and I want to turn that outside light on, I can simply select the output for the outside light. You can also turn this output off after a select time, and you can select up to 16 minutes of that time. Now you can still set up a schedule for this to activate between certain times, say 8 to 5, this rule takes effect. You can also set up the notifications to add any recipient you want. Now any output from any X1 can be activated from another one by simply setting up these rules. You can set them up for access denied, access granted, even a door input changes on another X1. So let's say that there's a receptionist button and she wants to let somebody in, or even a guard station. They can press that button and it can unlock a door at the back door, side door, front door, whatever your application is. So thank you for joining me today to talk about the X1 output module. For more information, go to dmp.com/X1 or reach out to your X1 sales specialist.